this evening will be given by Pastor Andy Engelhardt. Pastor.
Let us pray. Our gracious Heavenly Father, first we are so thankful that after the pandemic and all we've been through in the past couple of years that we've come together to see each other face to face and to celebrate our wonderful town. Now we ask you to bless this meeting, that you bless all of our council people, our mayor, all of our staff, our police, our firemen, and everyone who does their best to keep this community safe and happy. We ask this in the power and glory of your name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Pastor Andy. Will the VFW please present the colors?
Nobody hold. Right face. Present arms.
The Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The national anthem will be sung this evening by Aaron Wilson. Aaron.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Colors are being retired. Thank you, VFW. Thank you, Aaron. That was beautiful.
Everyone be seated. Welcome, everyone. Public notice of this meeting pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act has been given by the clerk in the following manner. 1. Posted on the bulletin board in the Borough's clerk's office on December 12th, 2022. 2. Emailed to the retrospective Courier Post. Joyce, certificate of elections. Dick Potts.
The certificate of election, Camden County Board of Canvassers has determined that at an election held in said county on the 8th day of November in the year of our Lord 2022, Nick Papadas was duly elected to the office of Mayor of the Borough of Runnemede. Signed, Donna Robinson, Chairperson, County Canvasser. We're doing it individually, right? You said the vote.
Commissioner Ginny Betteridge will be swearing in Nick Kapadas.
I, Nick Kapadas, do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the state of New Jersey,
and the state of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same
and
and to the governments established in the United States
to the governments established in the United States
and in this state under the authority of the people,
and in this state under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and
and justly
perform all the duties of the office of,
perform all the duties of the office of mayor
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
and that I will not use my office to grant preferential treatment,
and that I will not use my office to grant preferential treatment
nor seek personal gain,
nor seek personal gain,
favor, or advantage
favor, or advantage
not available to the general public.
not available to the general public.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Robert Farrell.
The Camden County Board of Canvassers has determined that an election held in said county on the 8th day of November in the year of our Lord 2022, Robert D. Farrell Sr. was duly elected to the office of Member of Council of Borough Runnemede, signed by Donna Robinson Taylor, Chairperson of the Board of Canvassers.
Place your left hand on the Bible, raise your right hand, and repeat after me. I state your name. I, Robert Farrell. Do solemnly swear. That I will support the Constitution of the United States. And the Constitution of the State of New Jersey. And that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, to the governments established in the United States and in this state, under the authority of the people, and that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all the duties of the office of, according to the best of my ability, so help me God. Congratulations.
Louis Richard Shapiro.
The Camden County Board of Canvassers thus determined that at an election held in said county on the 8th day of November in the year of our Lord 2022, Louise R. Shapiro was duly elected to the office of member of council in the Borough of Runnemede, signed by Donna M. Robinson Taylor, the chairperson of the Board of Canvassers.
I, Louis R. Shapiro,
solemnly swear
solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform the duties of the office of
perform all the duties of the office of council
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Okay, I want to officially call this meeting to order. Roll call, please.
Mayor Connors.
Here.
Mrs. Passio. Here. Mrs. Kelly. Here. Mr. Lobenstein.
Here.
Mr. Ranieri. Here. Mr. Farrell.
Here.
Mr. Spiro.
Here.
Okay, we have nomination for president of council.
I'll nominate, may I take the
Yes.
nomination? I'll nominate Patricia Passio for council president.
Okay. Motion by Ms. Kelly, second by Mr. Farrell. Any other nominations? If not, roll call, please.
Mrs. Passio.
Yes.
Mrs. Kelly. Mrs. Kelly.
Yes.
Mr. Lobenstein.
Yes.
Mr. Ranieri.
Yes.
Mr. Farrell.
Yes.
And Mr. Spiro.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. I got this podium put up just so I can say something. The advantages of being the mayor. So, first of all, I want to thank all of you for coming here this evening. This is very special. Tonight is very special, not just for me, but for the other members of council and the 4 police officers who will receive their promotions tonight. We will also be appointing some new members to our planning board and library board, and thank our professionals who always help this town out. I do want to say a special thanks to the VFW. I want everyone to know we have the best VFW in the state of New Jersey. In case anyone... You know, for a small town, we do a lot, and VFW is a great example of that. Tonight would not be possible without the support we receive from each other, our families and friends, especially my wife Lisa, my daughter Lily, and my son Jack. My extended family, my father, my brothers, my sisters-in-law, my brother-in-law, I just saw him, my nephews, I have a great contingent of my family here. It means a lot. They support me and respect what I do. And this is important to me, not just to you guys, but to do this job, you need to have the support of your family and friends. I want to thank the JFK Democrat Club. Without them, who gave me the opportunity and the support that I needed, I would not be here right now. So I want to thank all of you for believing in me. I want to thank Commissioner Bedridge. It was Ginny who swore me in the first time when I became a councilman back in 2009. And it means a lot that you were here this evening to swear me in once again. So thank you, Ginny. She was the mayor of Runnemede back then, and I really appreciate that she helped me out. And it's great for this town that you're a commissioner. And I think everyone needs to realize that, how important it is. Not only do we have Ginny representing us, and Assemblyman Moen representing us, and Neil still lives in Barrington, which is pretty close. So that's really, and our surrogate is here. Hello, Michelle. How are you? Thank you very much. He is from Runnemede. The mayor of Gloucester Township, in case anyone doesn't know, is originally from Runnemede. So that's great. Thank you. And all the other elected officials that are here this evening, how important it is that we work together as a community, as a county, at the state and federal level. Without the support of everyone else, we would not be able to do the things that we do. It's complex, working for local government. There's all these levels, but we all do our best and we work together. It makes a difference. I want to especially thank all the heads of the borough departments. First I got to thank Council President Ms. Passio for putting this together. But without the support of the chief, our public works superintendent, Mr. Wozo, Ms. Pinto, who lost her voice a little bit from yelling at me all the time. She's there. Beth Miller, who's going to be our new clerk someday, and Shelley Straley, who's our CFO. Also in the audience this evening, we have our fire chief, our EMS coordinators. There's so many people that make this town possible. Yes. And I have you as a special person. Candy Cleaner, our planning board secretary. Our planning board chairwoman, I saw her. She does a lot for this community. No one realizes how important the planning board is to all of you. The planning board makes decisions that affect everyone in this community, and having a strong leadership and a good group of people makes a big difference, so thank you, Candy. And of course, there are all the borough employees. Without all of them, none of this works. They do their job every day. They are important to us, and we have to support them. And that's what we're doing here this evening. We are showing our support for our officers this evening. This is a first where we're actually promoting our officers on the same night as a reorganization meeting, because we feel it's so important to do this for them. But I want to say that it does start with myself and the members of council working together. Without the respect and cooperation we have for each other, our work would never get done. Council President Passio is in charge of our events, like this evening, parades, youth mayor and council. Without her, they don't get done. Councilman Farrow, he's in charge of roads, sewers, buildings and grounds. Without him, without that leadership to work with our engineer, who will get appointed this evening, it would not get done. Without Councilman Ranieri keeping taxes down, I give him a lot of credit, and I have to especially thank him for the borough obtaining bronze certificate of sustainability. It's a ton of work. Thank you. Councilman Lobenstein, Public Works Department. With his staff, Mr. Wozo, and all the Public Works employees, tonight wouldn't happen either. They're out there every day working hard. Well, I put on here leaf picking and plowing. I'm hoping we're not doing any plowing this year, because that would be good for all of us. And Councilman Shapiro, Parks and Recreation. Rich is really big into pickleball, so he's the pickleball champion. That's an inside joke that everyone doesn't know. I want to thank you, and the improvements that this town has done in recreation in the parks is tremendous. But I also want to thank the other groups in town, specifically. I missed Ellen? Oh my goodness! I didn't miss Ellen. Councilman Kelly, tirelessly working with our police, fire, and EMS. Give Mrs. Kelly a... It's amazing. Thank you, Ms. Long. Usually I forget that. But I want to thank all the new groups in town also. If anyone's not aware, we have civic groups that have really made a difference in our community. Reimagine Runnemede is a group of artists and just people who care about our community who's made a difference. And the Runnemede Chamber of Commerce. You know, the borough is doing its best to support businesses, and it's a great sign that our businesses have come together in a non-political way, that they're just helping each other out as a Chamber of Commerce. And that means a lot to all of us, and it should mean a lot to all of you, how important it is that the businesses do what they do. I would be remiss if I did not thank the Chief of Police, because without his vision in his police department, we would not be where we're at here this evening. You know, I thought about this on the way over here. I believe he is the hardest working Chief of Police in South Jersey. You know, of course he's going to take days off, but he still comes to work. So he's here every day, he does whatever's needed, and I know that the men that are all here this evening understand how important it is to this community and how important it is to the department. And I do need to give some kudos to Ms. Pinto again, even though she didn't want me to. Everyone doesn't know the clerk's position and the CFO's position and the tax collector's position. These are appointments, but they're statutory appointments because they're so important that they cannot be touched by the elected officials, because they are the stability of the community. And without the work they do, the day-to-day activities don't happen. They are really the foundation of what we do every day. The agenda that we're all looking at this evening starts with them, works through them, with the help of all the departments. That's how we get things done. So I want to thank them. And especially Ms. Pinto. She may be retiring. She just won't tell me. But she may be retiring this year. So please give them a round of applause. So to conclude, the work continues, and all of you are making a difference in the audience, in this community, and I want to thank all of you again. As always, it is my privilege to be the mayor of this great town. Thank you. Okay, so we have a little bit of business, just to give everyone to understand what the agenda looks like. We have our obligations, and then at the very end, we are going to do the motion to approve the appointments of the police department. We're going to swear them in one by one, and then we'll have a public portion of the meeting where I'd ask everyone to speak if they'd like. Before I do that, Ms. Petterich, did you have to leave to go somewhere? Did you want to address the audience? Did you have a prior engagement? Ms. Petterich, Ms. Crew, if you guys want to, if you want to, just so everyone knows, every single town must reorganize within the first 7 days of the year. So they are obligated to run around to all the towns to help us out. So, Ginny, if you want to come up first.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Borough of Runnemede Reorganization meeting. It's my honor and privilege to be here tonight. I stood in this room many, many years as a former council member and a mayor of this town. And I can say that my heart is really happy to see all of you here tonight coming out to support not only your governing body, but your fellow police officers, firefighters, and employees of this town. The mayor was correct to say that without the employees, no community could run and function as smoothly as it does. So on behalf of the Board of Commissioners, I bring greetings and bring accolades to all of you for helping support Camden County in a way to make it bigger, stronger, and better. And on behalf of our row officers, our surrogate who is here this evening, our sheriff, and our clerk, Joe Ripa, I bring greetings on behalf of our row officers who work diligently, side by side with each and every one of you, bringing programs to our community and keeping it safe. So I wish you all a prosperous new year, and I look forward to seeing you. I only live a few blocks away from this building, and it's just a great community. I think I've been here about since 1985, so whatever that makes it. But thank you for having me tonight and for doing the honor of swearing the mayor in. He's a dear friend, and I was humbled by his invitation to come tonight. I will now introduce to you our 5th legislative. Okay, so on behalf of the 5th Legislative District, our Senator Nilsa Cruz Perez is here. She brings greetings. On behalf of Runnemede's own Assemblyman Bill Moen, he sends his greetings and his love, and it's remiss that he's not here tonight, but we are all on the tour of meeting all the 37 municipalities and supporting them all, and also on behalf of Assemblyman Bill Spearman. So thank you, everyone. Have a blessed new year, and thank you for coming out tonight.
Thank you, Jane. Thank you, Nielsen. Thank you. Okay, we're going to do a little business first. So at this point, we're going to get on with the meeting with resolutions. So we have what's called a unanimous consent. We've already reviewed these resolutions, so we're going to do them in a batch. So we're going to do resolutions 2301. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's do that one first. That's broken. The I want to do we're going to do the first three on the iPod. Resolution 2301 is creating the committees of council of the Borough of Runnemede for the year 2023. So personnel is the mayor. Court is also the mayor. Finance and administration is Mr. Ranieri. Public safety is Ms. Kelly. Parks and recreation is Mr. Shapiro. Public arts is Mr. Lobenstein. Construction engineering is Mr. Farrell. And public events is Ms. Passo. Is there a motion to approve those committees?
I'll make a motion to approve these committees.
Motion by Ms. Passo.
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Ranieri. All in favor? Okay. That resolution is adopted. Resolution 2302 is our professional services. I need to do this so I get the lawyer to come up here and sit next to me. Solicitor, Daniel Long, Esquire, Wade Long, Wood and Long. Auditor, Michael Cicero, Bowman and Company. Prosecutor, Andrew Viola, or in case of conflict of another, Julia Parners. Prosecutor, Public Defender, Robert Del Sordo. Conflict Public Defender, David Gilman. Bond Counsel, Philip A. Norcross, Parker McKay. Labor Counsel, Daniel Long, Esquire. Special Labor Counsel, Lou Rosner, Esquire. And Engineer, Steve Bach, Associates. Would someone like to make a motion?
Make a motion?
I'll second that motion.
Motion by Ms. Passio, second by Ms. Kelly. Any other discussion? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Kelly.
Yes.
Mr. Lobenstein.
Yes.
Mrs. Passio.
Yes.
Mr. Farrell.
Yes.
Mr. Shapiro.
Yes.
Mr. Ranieri.
Yes.
All right, that resolution is adopted. Attorney and the engineer, if you'd like to sit, we have a spot for you too, sir.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
We have resolution 2303, it's professional services authorizing the purchase of insurance. Would someone like to make a motion on that?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
Motion by Ms. Passio, second by Mr. Shapiro. Roll call, please.
Mrs. Kelly.
Yes.
Mr. Lobenstein.
Yes.
Mrs. Passio.
Yes.
Mr. Shapiro.
Yes.
Mr. Farrell.
Yes.
Mr. Ranieri.
Yes.
All right, that resolution is adopted. We have appointments with the deputy clerk. Please read off the appointments and the appointing personnel.
Okay, Contractor Compliance Officer and Municipal Housing Liaison, Joyce Pinto. Assistant Tax Collector, Deputy Borough Clerk, Beth Miller. Treasurer, Christina Conroy. Municipal Humane Law Enforcement Officer, Matthew Woolen. Fire Chief, Patrick Moriarty. Planning Board Member Class 4, Dennis Vanella. Planning Board Member Class 4, Charles Buckheim. Planning Board Member Class 3, John Ranieri. Alternate Planning Board Member number 1, Kathy Walker. And Gary Musley. Planning Board Member Class 2, Harry Wozon. Library Board Member Donna Starks. Liaison to Senior Citizens, Pat Passio. Municipal Coordinator on Aging, Val Colasano. Clean Community Program Coordinator, Harry Wozon. Recycling Coordinator, Stormwater Coordinator, also Harry Wozon. Municipal Alliance Coordinator, Pat Wilson. Liaison to Board of Trustees of the Library, Craig Lovenstein. Library Board of Trustee, no alternate. Advisory Board of Health, Joyce Pinto. Ginny Betteridge, Lee Moore. Veterans Affairs Committee, William Mullen, William Stampolsky, James Whiteside. Green Team, Harry Wozon, David Steinberg, John Ranieri, Kathy Walker, Craig Lovenstein, and Eleanor Kelly. Sustainability Chairperson, John Ranieri. OEM Coordinator, Arthur Burns. Deputy OEM Coordinator, Charles Roman. Deputy Director of Emergency Services, John Ferret. Backup Fire Official, Kenneth Young.
Okay, is there a motion to approve the appointments?
I'll make a motion to approve the appointments.
I'll second.
Motion by Ms. Passio, second by Mr. Farrell. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Now we're going to do the resolutions by consent. We have resolutions 2304 to 2325. Would someone like to make a motion, as everyone has reviewed these?
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Mr. Lobenstein. Oh, excuse me.
You have to move 25 and 26 up and leave 24 again.
Guys, made it hard for me.
We added 2 on today.
Okay, so we're doing 2305 to 2304 to 23-3, and that's it, those 23. Someone like to make a motion on those?
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Mr. Lobenstein. Is there a second by Ms. Passive? Roll call, please.
Mr. Farrell.
Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I'm sorry. Mr. Farrell. Mrs. Kelly.
Yes.
Mr. Lobenstein. Mrs. Fascio.
Yes.
Mr. Ranieri.
Yes.
And Mr. Shapiro.
Yes.
Those resolutions are adopted. The reason we added 2 more this evening, I'll let everyone know that the Borough of Runnemede we're authorizing a shared service agreement with the Borough of Magnolia for our Public Works Superintendent and for our court personnel. We're merging our courts, we're sharing our courts with Magnolia in an effort, obviously, to always save the taxpayer dollars, but also to make a more efficient court. So I'm going to put those 2 together, Resolution 2325 and 2326. Is there a motion to approve those 2?
I'll make a motion to approve those 2.
I'll second.
Motion by Ms. Passio, second by Mr. Ranieri. Roll call, please.
That was 25 and 26?
Yes.
Mr. Farrell.
Yes.
Mr. Lobenstein.
Yes.
Mrs. Kelly.
Yes.
Mrs. Passio.
Yes.
Mr. Ranieri.
Yes.
And Mr. Shapiro.
Yes.
All right, those resolutions are adopted. So now we have a resolution authorizing the 2023 appointments. These are for the police department. Sergeant Arthur Burns as police captain, Sergeant Frank Olson as police lieutenant, Patrolman Kevin Corcoran as police sergeant, and Patrolman Joseph Marchese as police sergeant. Would someone like to make a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Ms. Kelly, second by Mr. Lobenstein. Roll call, please.
Mrs. Kelly.
Yes.
Mr. Lobenstein. Mrs. Passio.
Yes.
Mr. Farrell.
Yes.
Mr. Shapiro.
Yes.
And Mr. Ranieri.
Yes.
6 ayes.
At this time, we're going to swear in our new candidate. I, Arthur Burns, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the state of New Jersey, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, and to the governments established in the United States and in this state, under the authority of the people, and that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all the duties of the office of captain to the best of my ability. And that I will not use my office to grant preferential treatment, nor to seek personal gain, favor, or advantage not available to the general public. So be it. You want to wait? Come on, you can congratulate. So I think the captain's going to be here for a long time on this, huh? Yeah. Okay. So everyone, after we're done the meeting, we have the pictures, we're going to set up pictures, if anyone wants to take pictures of the families, for both sides, the elected officials and the police, and then we have food and desserts. Desserts, thanks to Deluxe Bakery, we want to thank them always, appreciate it. So at this time, we're going to bring up Mr. Olson, Sergeant Olson. Lost my microphone? Great. Okay. Raise your right hand. Hand on the Bible. I, Mike Olson, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the state of New Jersey, and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, and to the governments established in the United States and in this state, under the authority of the people, that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all the duties of the office of Lieutenant, according to the best of my ability. That I will not use my office to grant preferential treatment, nor to seek personal gain, favor, or advantage not available to the general public. So, I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the state of New Jersey, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, and to the governments established in the United States and in this state, under the authority of the people, and that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all the duties of the office of Sergeant, according to the best of my ability. And I will not use my office to grant preferential treatment, nor to seek personal gain or advantage not available to the general public. So help me God. Miss Mustang? What year? 2006. Miss Mustang. I, Joseph Martinez,
I, Joseph Marquez,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly
that I will support the Constitution
swear that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the state of New Jersey,
and the state of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith
I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same and the governments established
and the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people.
that I will faithfully,
I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties
perform all the duties
of the office of sergeant
of the office of sergeant
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
And I will not use my office
I will not use my office
to grant preferential treatment,
to grant preference,
nor to seek personal gain,
seek personal gain,
favor, or advantage
favor, or advantage,
not available to the general public.
not available to the general public.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Come on, guys. Bring these guys. Do the first one. Frank, just stand up there. I just wanted you guys to give a round of applause to this group. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Chief. You guys did very good. Thank you. Okay, this part of the meeting is open to the public. So if anyone wishes to speak, please come to the microphone. Lisa, can you turn face the audience? Please state your name and address, so we know what you want.
Congratulations, everyone. You don't.
That's it?
Good evening, folks. Congratulations to all you guys. I started out here in Runnemede, volunteering with many of you folks sitting in front of me and many of you folks sitting behind me. We had a $6,000 budget for the RYAA, and that was it. Since that time, the building behind the wall has my grandmother's name on it, and that is because of all you folks that helped me and Craig and everybody else that was on the board at that time raise the funds for that building. I think the best gift you can give is what you teach your children. And I appreciate the opportunity that you folks have afforded me. I've been on the planning board for better than 2 decades now. My kids watched me do that. My kids watched me put that building up. Craig, and Joe and Marie and many of the folks behind me, we put the wall up on Good Friday. We did it together, and our kids saw that. And because of all you folks, Nick, you married my son and his wife. That's the good part. The other part is his picture hangs in my living room every day, so I'm not sure. But
That's why she had to get up and say something.
But, you know, you've taught we've all taught my children respect, and you've taught my children what it is to be part of government and social justice. My youngest son, Jeffrey, has been involved with Mr. Ranieri. He now works for the chief of police down at Pine Hill, doing all of their social media, doing all of their event planning, just like Mrs. Kelly does. And I owe you all a debt of gratitude for the examples you set for my children. So I appreciate that. There is one correction. Joyce Pinto will not be retiring because I'm not sure what I will do without her as my planning board secretary. But I just want to thank you all, every single one of you. I have your numbers in my cell phone. You never, ever don't pick up the phone and answer me, whether it's to do with the planning board, whether it's to do with, you know, something in town. No matter what it is, you're always available to me, morning, noon, and night, and I appreciate that. Chief, you're doing a fantastic job, and I look forward to working with you, you know, forever and ever and ever. Steve's always available for me, and I couldn't do my job without Steve. He does a fantastic job as our planning board engineer as well as our borough engineer. So the way that we work together is very important in achieving the things that we are achieving. And we are achieving things. You know, Nick and everyone at Mayor and Council, they're very cooperative with the Planning and Zoning Board. We talk all the time, we discuss things, we try to do what's best for the town. And last but not least, I want to thank all my members of my planning board because it is an appointed position. It's not a paid position. We don't get paid for what we do. We do it as a labor of love, and they are always there for me. Always, always, always. And they're always there for all you folks, for the town. And I just want to thank you again for your cooperation and wish you a happy, healthy year. God bless you.
Thank you. Anyone else? Well, if there's no one else, before we adjourn the meeting, I just want to ask you all to stay, please. Congratulate our police officers, hang out, we have refreshments and food. I want to thank you all for being here. Actually, before I do that, I do want to give the members of council an opportunity. No? Okay, let me give the members of council, and then so I'm going to close the public portion. Is there a motion to close?
Make a motion to close the public portion.
Is there a second? Second. Motion by Ms. Passio, second by Mr. Shapiro. All in favor? Right, the public portion is closed. Ms. Passio.
Okay, just a few words. Welcome everyone, and thank you all for coming. We really do appreciate seeing these lovely faces. I want to congratulate our Councilman Bob Farrell and Richie Shapiro. I want to congratulate Nick, our new mayor. New old mayor, right? You continue to bring pride to our community. Runnemede is a better place because we have always promoted the growth of our town that fits our needs. We have gotten this far because good leadership. We have gotten this far because we have people who believe in us, who believe that we can and will continue to work and follow their dreams. I am so grateful for my family, my friends, and all that I have learned in being a part of this governing body's journey. May you all be blessed with peace, love, and kindness.
And I'll forget Ms. Kelly.
New beginnings. 2023, a year of new beginnings. For those that we promoted this evening, this is new beginnings for all of you. We wish you success in your new positions, and eventually, we'll be hearing more about what you're doing at future councils. So we invite you to be part of our councils, just as the chief is. But we also want to congratulate you. You've earned these positions. We respect that. Along with mayor and council, we congratulate you. We also want to say thank you to those who appeared this evening. Chief, I knew you were here all day, and I appreciate that. Mayor, 4 more years. It's gonna be good.
Thank you.
Richie, keep that pickleball court going. Jeez, it's a tiger by the tail there. And our beautiful roads, Bobby, you're doing a great job. Thank you all for coming, and I don't know, speak to us after this.
Rich, Palm, did you want to say something?
Thank everybody for coming tonight, and congratulations to the officers. I've known some of these guys a long, long time. And my dear friend Dan Spencer for swearing me in, ex-mayor of Gloucester City. So thank you for coming, and everybody else that came, thank you. And my lovely wife, too. I would have got killed if I didn't mention her.
I just want to thank everybody for coming, congratulate the officers, and thank my wife for dealing with me, and just have to leave here.
Yeah, not much to say. I just want to congratulate all you guys. I think all the professionals in the police department, the fire, EMS, public works, everyone does a great job. With today's technologies, I have cameras out the front and back of my house, and I see what goes on a lot, and everyone's very active. Thank you very much.
Happy New Year, everybody. I hope you all had a great holiday. Congratulations to the officers. Chief, great job. Your plan worked out. I'm very happy. Thank you. Mayor, congratulations. Bob, Richie, congratulations. What a great town. You know, it's been a joy. The great team, I want to thank everybody. Kathy Hornibrook wasn't mentioned. Thank you for all the work you do in the great team, and everybody else. I'm looking forward to another year. David Steinberg, thank you so much for all the work you do. I don't want to forget anybody, but I am, I'm sure. And I look forward to working with each and everybody. And congratulations on all the promotions. Thank you.
Okay, at this time, I will entertain a motion to adjourn. Would someone like to make a motion?
Motion to adjourn this meeting?
Motion by Ms. Bassett, second by Mr. Longstein. All in favor? Aye. We are adjourned, everyone.